Sippin' with the, sippin' with the.
We sippin' with the real, y'all sippin' with the fake, sippin' with the real.
Sippin' with the,
We sippin' with the real, y'all sippin' with the fake, sippin' with the real.
come and get a taste.
We sippin' with the real, y'all sippin' with the fake, sippin' with the real.
Sip.
Yo, we back. Episode 81? 81, sipping with the real.
Yes, sir.
Rest in peace, Kobe.
Kobe put up 81. Rest in peace, Kobe. Whole gang in this bitch. Me, Jeremy, J-Dub, 730. Lil man in this bitch. How many names you got?
Nah, I mean, Lil Man, Will, Chill Will. Why you do him like that, Daddy?
Trash
All
boat.
that shit, man.
Trash Bowl 1017. Oh.
All the names today, okay.
Got church in
What
the
the origin
building.
of that was.
How many names you got,
I'll be
Church?
tweaking.
Please, shit, nigga.
Tone Dilla, Church.
Man, yeah. Tone, Church, Capo, shit.
The One Dimple Bandit.
Funny.
Man, it's so many. AJ, all type of shit, bro.
J.I. in this bitch.
Gorilla Temple alumni. Well, not J.I.
Shit, J.I., Smitty,
Smitty.
Jackie,
What?
That sound like
J.
a
King
cab driver,
Jack.
man.
OG Jack,
Slim.
Relentless, Klepto,
Jack of
Spades, Jack of all trades,
DJ Pyro.
Pyro, DJ Pyro, J Pyro. Shit, that's about 12 of them. That's just throughout the year. You know, I did a lot of shit.
Tape it here.
You good. It's too late now. You good. Yeah. Everybody got a lot of names. We in this bitch though. Sipping with the real episode 81. For the YouTube,
Jigger.
you still going.
That's my motherfucking name.
For the YouTube viewers, watch. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Subscribe, like, share, rate, review, all that shit. Let people know about us. But you could also listen on the go. If you're on the Apple and you can't, close your phone and listen to the podcast, you can go to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, all them other podcast apps, and tune in and check us out. For the people listening, if you want to watch us, you want to see us, go to the fucking YouTube, JRich788, and you can watch the videos when we drop them. Also, subscribe to the Facebook page.
Yes.
Static,
And
Yeah.
we got over 700 followers now.
Congratulations, we had 700 followers.
We appreciate the support.
We appreciate the support. Let's get us to 1,000. We need that other 300.
I actually know the 700 person. Let me see. I try to remember. I was gonna shout the person out. I don't know what made me look at it, and it was at 700 when this person liked it.
Yeah, I've been watching the uptick. I've been watching the followers rise. I've been watching them go up. We appreciate that. Yeah, shout out to the Opinion Hater Podcast last week for coming through, providing us with a potential viral moment. We need some more shares and watches on that, though. That show is still hilarious. It's J.I. finds the name.
Huh?
No, I was waiting on you to find the name. I was just trying to fill time while you found the name so you can shout out the 700 followers.
Oh yeah.
I want to do
That's a
something
lot of
else for the
people,
followers,
man.
though. But we're going to do something when we get our shirts out. We'll probably give out some of the prototypes once we get some of the early shirts made or whatever. See what's to that. But we definitely going to do that. Merch coming soon, for a fact. We appreciate y'all support. Now, episode 81. How y'all week been?
Seems popping up though.
Been alright, man. It's been cool.
Sound like there's a little more to it.
No, just mainly work. You feel?
What, the week?
Yeah, our week, man. Mainly work.
Anything happen outside of the ordinary?
Anything out there? Well, I mean, we live pretty ordinary lives around here. I ain't seen no aliens in the sky, so shit, I don't know.
Nah, I mean, shit. Work been kind of fucked up with denying my request off shit for my birthday.
They finna shoot that bitch up like you said last pod.
So shoot that bitch up. But they already know what it is, though.
Like you either gonna give it to me well, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, yes sir. They already know what's up.
I gotta take it. Make
I mean,
ass out
asking
of
for
yourself.
permission or asking for forgiveness.
Just like my job is pretty much down that spring break. I say my job pretty much down that spring break. So, you know, that's what I was saying. I could relate to what you were saying. Normally we have spring break off. But now they want to make a motherfucker put in time for that. Time that's already, you know. Shit, you know what I did? Shit, I'm just going to take me a 4-day weekend. Then I'm going to take me a fucking week
They're
vacation.
pushing for what was lost last year, of course, right?
Yeah. You
Makes
know, they
sense.
blame everything on Roma.
Of course. I mean,
Well, we can talk about.
the shit adjusted everybody's pockets.
We got. I don't know. Was that before last week podcast when the Arkansas dude like banned the mask and then in Texas said fuck it, we open. Everything
It was after.
100%. That was after, right?
Yeah,
that was
it
after
was-
we recorded, right?
it was after the
But yeah, so yeah, everything is. You got Arkansas basically who said fuck the mask, y'all ain't gotta wear them. Then Texas, Trump Tim said, not even fuck the mask, everything 100% full capacity, do you? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you got other like we in Illinois. For anybody watching out of state, we in Illinois. Shit, liquor stores opening up later, bars and shit staying open later.
Stores staying open till 11.
11
bars
now,
staying open
which it
till
was
11.
9.
And now they got 50% capacity.
50% capacity in restaurants, clubs and shit opening now to
More
like
people,
11
more
or
fans
1
in
or something
basketball
like that.
games.
More fans been going to the basketball games, so they pretty much trying to get shit open by probably the end of this month, next month. Like all this shit gonna if
By the summer.
yeah, by the summer. You know, some people gonna be a little bit more hesitant on opening their states up and shit like that. So depending on where you at, you know who your governor is, you know their politics, you know what they stands been. So they probably move a little slower than others.
That's good.
Like the Floridas, the Georgias, the Texas, them motherfuckers open. They been
Don't think
open.
they ever shut down.
They never shut down, but you had to say something. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't like they was enforcing that shit.
Right, because the motherfucker was just telling me yesterday that Florida and Miami, everything closes at 12 o'clock.
Because it's always hot there. Not too many people catch colds in Florida and shit. You see what I'm saying? So it's always that warm climate.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking maybe they shit didn't get affected much. Only from the outsiders, or maybe from the outsiders, the tourism and shit, bringing that shit there. But it's a warm, they don't really catch colds there like that.
That was one of the things that they was trying to say early, like the heat of killers and shit like that. But I would never even I don't think that was ever proven because it ain't like our cases went down when they got hot here. So that's the only reason I would disagree with that because it was still the cases.
A little
was still
bit, though.
high. It
It did go down a little bit.
I mean, it was still, but people were still in the hospital for it over the summer. You know, we have no matter how you feel, you can say the shit fake, you can say it's all that shit, but you know, according to the CDC and what they put out into the world, the cases were still up. So we don't gotta argue whether it's true or not. You know what I'm saying? Like. According to the numbers that they was putting out when it was hot outside, the numbers were still even lower or a little less, not significantly lower, you know.
Fuck you, COVID.
I mean, how y'all feel though? Like, so how y'all feel? Like, we still do our podcast every week. You know what I'm saying? We haven't had any cases, you know, luckily. You know what I'm saying? How do y'all feel about them opening shit back up? Are y'all just gonna jump right back out, or are y'all still gonna be a little hesitant based on, you know what I'm saying, just not believing?
I've been out here a lot of our professions has kept us out in the public eye anyway.
I mean, we ain't stopped working. Hold on. I'll let pick up.
So I'm like, if like stuff open back up, I think I'd be a little hesitant at first, but eventually I'd get out there.
Eventually,
I'm not just
let's
gonna be like
eventually
super
you.
anxious to just go.
You ain't,
But at the same time, like I've been places.
I was just gonna say,
within
have you?
shit,
Do
so
you
it's like,
but you out of all of us, you the one who went out of town. You
Yeah,
the one who's been on the
I've done the
airplane
most
already.
traveling
You know
and
what I'm saying? Like, I might have been outside more, but you know,
But
rode on the
You
The
got
way-
some comfortability of the
the
crib.
way I justified it is, I've been out here. I haven't been in the house since this whole thing started. So if I was gonna catch it, it would have been happened already. I probably had it and went through it already. I'm not a doctor, but I could have potentially been asymptomatic because I've been around people this entire time.
Yeah, that's the thing. You never know about the asymptomatic people. You know,
Yeah.
people who
Like
never
gonorrhea.
Yeah.
No, you can't be asymptomatic gonorrhea. You know you
Yes,
got
you
that
can.
shit.
Yes, you can.
Your piss gonna burn.
No, some
intensely.
people
You know,
have
they
it
say
and don't
men
have
Women.
it.
carry gonorrhea. Like,
Women
Women,
carry
no.
gonorrhea and not
Women
know about
carry-
it. Men, it's almost
But
instant.
okay,
Your piss
but
start burning.
he's still right though. Okay, it don't matter.
I'm living
man,
off
no
experience.
so you had gonorrhea and didn't know about it.
I
That nigga laughed like he.
Nah, he was
my
finna
bad.
say hell yeah. He was finna say hell
he
yeah.
said,
Nigga, I'm living. I'm
Right, he
living
did say
proof.
he had.
I said
last week
I'm
we got
right. I'm
Right.
like example, yeah.
All of that shit balled up in one.
That's why when we had that argument about the whole clap and gonorrhea and shit, I'm like, no, clap is not committed. Clap is for gonorrhea. I don't know why, but that's accurate shit.
right. You had to know you clap.
But
to get that shot.
I mean,
we going
medical
off topic.
terms, you get the shot for both. They give you
In
a
the
shot
ass.
that's gonna clip both of them.
In the
Nah, not in the ass.
They changed it.
Yeah, you get shit shot in the arm.
You a
It
wild
was
boy.
a thick ass penicillin shot. They shot in your ass because the muscle up here
no.
wasn't strong enough. That was in the beginning.
Yeah, I'm a big
Now they
dog.
must. Oh, you a
They're
big
like, they're like, Will, you got it again? Come on in. Nah,
Swipe
nah.
the card, boy. He got a punch card. If you
frequent-
catch clap one more
frequent
time,
visit,
boy,
yeah.
you get a free one.
Motherfucker getting free
but
coffee.
yeah, it's just a, you know what I mean?
You going
Sorry.
outside more? I'm just saying. I
don't know how going outside turned into gonorrhea,
We gonna
but-
go to
I
church
ain't stop going
because you're not
outside.
right. I
I feel
know.
like
Okay.
that, man. For like, I work every fucking day, so I could have been got that shit. You feel? So I'm still going outside.
And then, of course, potentially these people who could have been exposed to it. Once you're told and then you begin to go through that 2-week quarantine, who's to say, okay, now I'm in 2-week quarantine. Let me go do what I need to do so I can stay in the house. So potentially you've been deemed 100% positive for this virus, yet like any rational human being to say, okay, I need to go prepare to be in the house for 2 weeks. So I'm going to go and get the things I need to get, which means you're in public for the next couple hours, potentially spreading the shit everywhere before you quarantine. And when you
I
go
mean,
and get
that's-
diagnosed,
but-
you could have had it prior and just been given it to
We
them.
talking about shit that we know like from the beginning of this shit. Yeah,
Been out
you
here in
still
the
gotta do
trenches.
that shit. Well, let's see, J.I., you've been the most, I would say, on top of the shit when it comes to it. How do you feel about shit opening? Like, how do you feel like your life gonna take? How long is it gonna take you to adjust? Are you just gonna drop the mask when they say, all right, nobody gotta wear masks no more?
Oh yeah, cause shit, I really don't. I keep my mask down below my nose anyway. I'm supposed to. I gotta breathe.
Facts.
So,
So I wouldn't
shit.
get in the mask right in.
You know me. I don't believe in this shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. They can tell you any damn thing. I don't give a fuck. That's what they doing. They telling us any damn thing. Pushing this shit. You know. It started in the fucking place in Wuhan, China, like that, right? Then it just trickled down. Get the fuck out of here. I don't travel. I don't be around a motherfucker that been 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 around a motherfucker that go to China.
You never know.
You're right,
I
you
do
don't.
know.
You don't.
You never know.
You got
First of all,
The courtroom.
no, that's probably one thing, because I think I did have it in December, like, before it even came out, because me, my wife, and my daughter, we was all, like, fucked up. And I remember I was there working, motherfucker said, damn, you still got a motherfucking cold? And I thought about it, like, damn, it's been like a fucking week or something.
Yeah, I feel like I had something
shit,
in
yeah.
like January. Like I
Me
was
too.
fucked up.
But I ain't passed that shit on. It wasn't no big ass outbreak. Like I said, because I don't touch my face and I don't sneeze around motherfuckers. And I ain't like, I probably could have passed that shit on. I'm sure other people never. It was a few people that had the sniffles. I probably got it from one of them motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a motherfucker that deliver pizzas. You know what I'm saying? At a side job. This motherfucker handling money going door to door. That's a good way to run across that shit. You know, so yeah, I think that shit. What you call it? You are asymptomatic. Or something?
Asymptomatic.
No, but if it affected you, you could have potentially like your experience with it wasn't as devastating as somebody else. Because now that you done said that, now that I think about it, I felt like shit for like 2 days because potentially my store director could have potentially been contracted with it in like December because he went on vacation, came back in January, and the whole leadership team got sick. everybody got sick. I felt like shit for like 2 days. Like shit for like 2 days. Everybody that was around him instantly went like sick for a little while.
But you know what? That's one of those things. Mind over matter. To your mind, you kept going to work, so you kept going. By you getting up, fighting it off, even though you felt like shit, you kept living life the same way. So your mind healed.
I feel like like if you have a sickness, you can't fight that shit off mentally. You can't just say I'm not sick.
Because if you don't, let's say
Because
like
people die from sickness. You can't mentally overcome
Let's
sickness.
say like if you would have went there and they would have said, and they would have planted that seed in your head and say, oh yeah, you got the COVID.
I'm not using
You would have felt down like damn.
I'm not
Because
using
you know you got it's a name for what you got now. So now that alone gonna eat at you like damn, I got this motherfucking shit. So mentally your mind gonna tell you to feel weaker. But if you never know, you still gonna go to work. You just gonna feel like I got a cold. Like I told you, I had this shit out week and a half or so.
Right.
But I'm still getting up doing the same shit as if I don't. But I know.
Lingering in your mind,
but
right?
if I would have laid there in the bed and shit, my body would have got a little more pain, would have got more aches and all that shit. Then I would have probably felt worse. Because I would have shut down. Because now I know they told me I got some shit. So now I got to sit down. It's just like with anything. The moment they tell you got some shit, you sit there and worry yourself to death. You see what I'm saying? But it's the motherfucker that have workout regimens and shit that keep it going. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, your mind is powerful, boy.
But
Don't underestimate the human mind.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying that you're absolutely right, but it don't apply to me. I was only just speaking for myself. But you're absolutely right. You mentally, when a motherfucker put that shit in your head, you're going to start to develop those symptoms because you're going to be thinking about them so much. Yeah. I'm just saying, me personally, I won't.
Nah, them facts. Cause,
That's absolutely true.
Like I was telling you, Lord, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was telling you, like, when my lower back was hurting and like I was pissing a lot and shit like that. Those symptoms of motherfucking kidney disease and shit.
You know what that is?
And, you know, by me being diabetic and shit, you know what I'm saying? That's like the first thing, you feel, motherfucker be thinking about. So when I went to the doctor and he told me, like, nah, your kidney's straight, nigga, that shit down there went away, you feel?
The pain went away. Because you heard that you was okay. See what I'm saying? And that's crazy. That's crazy.
Your mind definitely controls a lot. Your mind can definitely you can definitely think yourself into some shit. Like,
Have you ever got
doubt
cut?
you can definitely think yourself.
Didn't know you was cut until you looked at that motherfucker, and then you felt the pain when you looked at it.
When I got in that situation, even when I saw it, I still didn't feel it.
It depends on how bad it is, because the adrenaline can kick in. And
it was blood was shooting out my arm. This is when that shit happened. My shit was flapped over.
Probably was drunk.
And I looked. I was a little intoxicated. It was flapped over and it was like shooting out. I never really. The pain never really impacted me. The only time I really felt pain around that time is when they was giving me the stitches. It wasn't even in my arm. It was when they was putting stitches in my knuckle.
Oh,
I ain't feel this.
The bone on metal. That shit was rough.
I got cut right here. It was like this. I stitched this motherfucker up myself.
Mine right here. This right here. All of this was open and the skin was flapped over. Like this whole chunk was over there. So
yeah. I remember I got my leg cut open. Bitch went to the doctor. Bitch stuck her finger in my shit, searching for glass. Digging in my motherfucking knee. I was looking at her ass.
ooh.
Also,
That nigga felt that shit.
we was at the court that day. You remember we was at the court and I went up for that rebound in Buddy Bridge and I fell on my arm and my bone was kind of sticking out the back a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't feel up because
The bone will heal itself.
I think I went into shock and I didn't feel none of it because my whole arm was just numb. So I got to the hospital.
That was before you did that or after?
This was before. This was like
After?
This
or
was like when
before?
I was like 22 and my arm was like when I was like 18.
Yeah, see, that's what it is. Now, you fucked up some nerves in your arm when you fucked up. Like you said, you didn't really feel it. So that could have played a role in why when that shit was open up right there, you ain't really feel it because you could have fucked some tendons up in your arm.
Yeah. Like you said, all that shit connected to nerves. And like, when you go into shock, that kind of shit numb up and then you end up feeling it later.
We be doing this all the time. We definitely had the health conversation we were supposed to have, and this kind of plays into it. We can come back to it.
Plays
We
right
can go
into
into the Sippin House, pull off music. I don't know how y'all want to do it.
We can go pull off
with the
music
health
first
shit
and
right
continue
quick.
this shit.
That way we still on the roll.
Yeah. Keep with the health shit. Keep with the health shit. Go ahead, man.
Gonna make up my mind. I want to put sit down. So, over the week, I was always thinking about. I was thinking about like us at our age and how men don't necessarily take care of themselves the greatest.
True.
Like we don't prioritize our health. According to us, it's I feel fine, so I must be straight. And you can be the most unhealthiest person in the world, but by you not seeing instant red flags to see that like something probably wrong, you just look at the shit as what it is. We know eating fucking pizza, burgers, fries, and all this goof shit. That's not the greatest way to live. But then when we get older, we pay for it. We be at 60 hanging on by a thread. And then once we get to those ages, we wish we did shit differently. I wish I would have addressed this when my body was still able to recover like it used to.
That's because we don't think we're gonna live this long until we live that long. Coming
not
from
like
what?
an
No,
excuse to me.
that sounds
Not
like
saying
an
you
excuse.
specifically, but you know what I mean.
Personally, me, I was living. What is it? Centuries? Every 10 years a century, right?
No,
No.
that's a decade.
It's a decade, right? Okay. I'm living by decades. You know what I'm saying? After my 16, now once I make 21, I'm like, damn. What now? Am I gonna see 31? Damn. What now? Now I'm seeing 40. Am I finna see 41? You see what I'm saying? So now I do have to change shit up. I know what I'm saying, I educated myself on that. My main thing is relieving as much mucus out of my body as I can. That's why it's good to smoke. I ain't saying it's good to smoke, but when you smoke, you hawk up a lot of mucus on the regular, right? That's why you see a lot of Indian, Native American, all that. They probably lived a long time because they smoking and shit, but they actually hawking all that coal up. See, when you die, no matter what you die from, it's going to be mucus surrounding whatever it is you die from. So you want to get as much mucus out of your body as possible. So I've been doing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I still eat what I want because I have an auntie. How old ain't lived to see?
Like 93.
93, and she ate whatever she wanted to.
That's where we go wrong because we always want to compare our life cycle to somebody else.
But it's in your DNA. It's in your ancestry. It's in your DNA. Your body is made up. You are more evolved than they were. So you should be able to live to 110. You're supposed to be able to. If it wasn't for the shit that they give us like this, they put alcohol in the corner store and all that shit. They put unhealthy shit around us, which caused us to have habits to do unhealthy shit. If it wasn't for this shit, if we had the fruits of the land and all that shit, we fuck around and involved to live to 120 and still be fucking running. If it wasn't for the little curveballs and shit they done put in life.
I personally feel like at the end of the day, you could be the healthiest person in the world and die tomorrow. You could be unhealthy and you can live to 1,000, whatever. But my whole thing is, it's all about what you want. It's like, I want to but again, like, if I live to be like 95 or something, but I didn't take care of myself, I'm still alive, but
You just said two
I
things.
feel as though all I'm saying is,
it ain't up to what you want.
I'm trying to make both your points. Like, yeah, motherfuckers can live till 99, but if you didn't take care of yourself prior, even though you living to 96, but you can't do shit up on your own because you still paying for your your younger years.
It don't matter. I'm 96.
It do matter.
I'm 96.
If you 96 and like you just kind of sit there and you can't take care of yourself,
pull the fucking plug. Why you still gotta be watching Jeopardy and shit? Pull this motherfucking plug. I lived in 96, nigga.
Again, like
nigga,
my only
great.
other point is you have to want that. If you don't want that, then cool. Me personally, I want to be in the best shape of my life at least
96?
once in my whole lifetime. No, I'm talking about at least once in my whole lifetime.
He's speaking for now.
I'm talking about like right now. I'm not talking about down the line. I'm talking about as far as leading a healthy lifestyle at some point. I feel like that'll be a milestone for me. Like eating clean, like getting to the physique that I desire before it's too late, before the whole testosterone levels start to lower as men around I think 45. That's when the shit start to be on the decline to the point where you can't. Of course, the older we get, we can't recover the way we used to. Everything don't work the same way.
And
According to
period.
according to
I'm
some
40.
people, According to some people, though, that goes on to what you put in your body as well. Like the eating cleaner,
Right,
like,
right.
but I'm just saying, like you can recover. Like you're not gonna recover as quickly just off of just natural, but you can help. Slow the process. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Depending on how you treat your body. It's about how you treat your body. You're not putting extraneous, like workloads on your shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not, like you said, you're not eating red meat 3 times a day. You ain't drinking alcohol every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, you can. A glass of wine keeps you fine. Yeah.
They keep the doctor away.
Same way,
like,
but
all these
shit, wine made out of apples. I mean, grapes, apples. If you want it, what you want?
Hand me one of them cups.
But like we were talking about earlier, I told you I wake up at 6 and I don't eat until 2. I may eat a banana or
Right, you eating something though.
I'm just saying, but that may
like,
be at 6 when I get up at 6. Maybe if the wife bought some bananas or some shit and it's a banana right there, I may go get a banana and a donut or some shit before I walk out the house and I eat that for the whole day until like 3:30, right?
mm-hmm. So the way it was my
Now,
bad.
and that may be twice out the week.
Mm-hmm.
That's only twice out the week. So I'm telling you, I work 5 days a week. So my body is trained and conditioned to where I'm only eating maybe a sandwich or something when I get home. Mm-hmm. And then when dinner time come, I'm going to eat a nice dinner. And then I'm going to do it all over again the next day. I'm always going to wake up hungry. I'm going to flush my body out, take a good shit every day. That's how it's a cycle. You have to, like I told you, it's mental. You set your body to do some shit. No, I wake up before the fucking clock every damn day, but yet I still set the clock, knowing damn well I'm going to wake up and cut this motherfucker off before it go off. Because my body is fixed that way. You know what I'm saying? And I do that shit because I know I'm getting older. You know what I'm saying? I still want to eat the same shit that I love to eat, but I'm not going to abuse it. I see motherfuckers eating all day for no reason. I see motherfuckers eat a full breakfast, and these be females, eat a full breakfast before they even clock in. And then take a 15, 2 hours later, get another meal, and then eat on their lunch. I'm looking like, and then they say, damn, Jack, I don't never see you eat. I'm like,
y'all ain't leaving shit for me to eat.
and not only that, but shit, it's ridiculous. Like I told you, I don't live to eat. I eat to live. So I'm not gonna fool myself up to the point where I'm tired.
I'm never saying fill yourself up though, but all I'm saying is, so the way it was explained to me, when you deprive your body of nutrients daily, because like we can all survive off not eating for long periods of time, but as far as like when it comes to like weight gain and all that, when you starve your body like that, like that's why like of course with like
I'm not starving.
I'm not saying you starving, but like with a lot of women, they think if I just don't eat, if I eat like once a day, that's gonna help. What it's gonna do is your body is gonna develop a habit of I don't eat when I need to. So whenever
When you need to.
No, your body will tell you.
How?
Your body,
You can talk to a
All right,
nutritionist.
okay,
Eating once a day is unhealthy. I was told because I eat once a day. I don't try to, but with my job and everything, I eat once a day. That is the worst thing ever because it's gonna be harder for you to work things off because whenever you eat, your body is gonna think, oh my God, this is the first time we eat. They're gonna try to grab everything you ate and hold on to it. So it'll be harder to burn off fat, to burn off this, to burn off that because your body is deprived of the nutrients it needs. Food, vitamins, all that shit. Like a lot of that stuff, like when you think about being in shape not easy because if it was easy, everybody would be in shape. It's the hardest shit. That's why it requires discipline and commitment.
I've been doing for over 20 years.
But you can be deemed unhealthy.
But I can also be deemed as healthy.
You can. I mean, but it's everything in this world is subjective because you can go to. It depends on what type of doctor you go to, who you go to. You can pull these numbers and then based on the chart of what is deemed what it is, wherever you fit in can make you say not healthy. You
And then,
can be,
of course, those things
you
are
can
not
be,
always accurate.
you can be 6 foot, 200 pounds of muscle, and they'll tell you you're overweight.
They'll tell you you're
That's what I'm saying.
obese.
So right, exactly, that's what I'm saying. So it's about these charts. Is whether you want to look and listen to these charts or whatever. And to the doctors, we all should be 145 pounds.
A lot of times the doctors give you that disclaimer. They're like, look, this is based on this particular thing. So,
And that's
this
what I'm
says
saying.
this.
Everything is based on a particular thing.
You think the doctor's out to heal
But
you?
when they measure your levels and all that, like body fat percentage and all this, look, you fine, but these things can lead to these things, potentially this and that. You don't want to change your grade, but eventually,
You think the doctor?
this could potentially be an issue.
You think the doctor trying to heal you?
I believe that if somebody went to school to know more than I do, it's in my best interest to listen to what they say when they.
Mechanics went to school too.
Yeah.
But you bring your car there, they're not gonna tell you everything wrong because they want you to bring the car back.
But if something wrong with you, and
You know it's a business,
if
right?
you don't know what it is, will you not go to a professional and ask them?
Me personally, probably not.
Personally. So if
I
something go
accept
wrong
the
with your
fact that
car,
you
you
have-
won't take it to a
but you will
dealership
go
to
to
tell
the
them,
mechanic.
tell me what's wrong. Right, exactly. You'll go to a mechanic. That's the same thing.
But I'm the driver of this vehicle.
You the driver.
I
of
can
that
sell
bitch.
You
that
drive
car.
that
I can't
too.
sell myself. You see
So
what I'm
if
saying?
you feel
so I'm not
sick
just finna go to
And you
mechanics to
can't
get
telegraph
worked
what's
on.
wrong with
Me
you.
personally.
You won't go to a doctor, or you won't listen to what a doctor
It all
says.
depends on
Yeah,
it.
you
Like
take
if
this.
it's some shit discharging out my dick or some shit like that, and I know I need some penicillin or something like that. If I break a leg or some shit and I need a cast or something like that.
He
But
said
if
he's going
something
for the
going on,
definite and not the maybe.
you're not finna cut me open. You see what I'm saying?
So let's get away from that.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying
No.
though. If it's something like that,
And
but if
I
you
understand what you're saying, but the biggest thing with men in general, I don't want to go to the doctor because they're gonna tell me something wrong, and then you drop dead
that's
and
their
everybody wondering what
job.
happened.
It's just like the health inspector coming to your job looking for shit. She gonna
So you
find
never went
something.
to a doctor and got a clean bill of health ever before? Ever?
Yeah, when I was younger, a couple times. Every time, yeah. Matter of fact, yep. I go in there get checked up unless I was going in there for something particular.
I want to pull the room. How often annually do we go to the doctor for a checkup?
I mean, I don't really fuck with the doctor.
I don't really fuck with doctors either, but
I go twice a year because I'm again. This is just me.
they can
I'm
tell
of the
you
belief
anything.
something can be wrong with you and you
And they
don't
can tell
know.
you, and you gonna believe it.
You
'cause
can swear
trust
you the
them.
healthiest person in the world, then drop dead tomorrow and not
It
know
don't
why.
matter. They got
People
bills
have
too.
dormant issues and don't know.
You a
You can
client.
wake up and feel not the greatest and then just assume it's
But you a
nothing.
client
And then the
that-
next day you have a heart attack and die.
You can
Out
have
of
that
nowhere.
anywhere.
You can
Yeah,
again, but if you
can have that.
but
That shit, the
if
doctor can't
you
stop that.
No.
The
It
doctor
could have
don't know.
potentially been avoided. It could have potentially been avoided. I can have a heart attack tomorrow.
Doctor don't know if you finna have no heart attack.
But again,
They can give you the symptoms. They can tell you where you at on the road.
You can look online too. You go to the doctor, they going straight to the
potentially be
computer.
not living
They gonna type your shit in and Google
the
it just like you
greatest
can
as
do.
far as health.
Time
but
I
you
go to the
wouldn't
doctor
know until a
recently, they turn
professional
right to the fucking
tell you.
computer. They ain't even got to do no doctor work no more. They can Google shit just like we can. You gonna tell them your symptoms? They gonna ask you how many people in your family have certain symptoms like that. Oh yeah, then it must be that. That's why whenever you used to go to the doctor, is anyone in your family?
You can always tell them,
Is
though.
anyone
You
in
can-
your family have a history of this? Then they're gonna. Then you say, okay, you got a little tingling in your toes. Okay, maybe 1,000 motherfuckers had the same symptom in their toes. They upload that shit on the internet now. That's all it is. Tingling in the toes. What that is? Okay, he said he got that. That match
Well,
that.
MMD
Ooh,
don't
ooh.
tell you that.
Same shit.
But you can. But they're not using words. They're not. They have different shit. They can,
Okay,
wait,
so-
wait. Come on, y'all been doing a lot of talking, y'all. But you can if you feel like you're not getting what you want out of the doctor or something, and they try to rush you, you can tell them, I want to test me for this. Tell me, and they're like, no, you don't. I'm paying. Test
Yeah,
me.
right. You paying
I'm paying. You getting paid, right? Test me.
every test
You
gonna
can
cost.
actually test
That's what
them.
I'm
A lot of
saying.
times
That
they
was-
test you for whatever.
But
Every
that's what I'm
test
telling
gonna
you. Like,
cost.
that's what I'm saying. Like, so if you don't, I'm saying like, so if you don't agree with what he's saying on the, oh well, then it must be this. Well, test me.
Right.
Cause
Second
I got
opinion.
like, test me.
And then on the other side of that, you can feel fine, but a lot of times they say syphilis. You can have syphilis for years and not know.
right,
But
okay.
once you show symptoms, that means it's too late. I'm only using it as an example.
All right,
But you can get tested for them like, you have this. We can give you this. Get rid of it. Because down the line,
You know
it'll
you
become
fucked
an
a
issue.
nasty bitch.
the initial,
been through that.
You don't know. If you don't show symptoms of anything.
Hold on.
Okay, and then
Let's
nasty
get to the
bitch.
question.
Okay, my
Let's
bad.
get
Go
to the
ahead.
question.
My bad.
The initial question was that we were supposed to be getting to was like men not going to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? Why don't we go to the doctor? We 35 minutes in, we still ain't did pull off music. It's cool though. We still gonna do pull off music. But why don't men go to the doctor? Why don't I go to the doctor? I feel like
You go to the doctor.
Let me go. I feel like am I afraid to hear something? Yeah, I am. I don't want, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'd probably be better off not knowing. Even if it can be changed, like you don't want to go in there and get no goddamn cancer diagnosis or some shit like that, because now it's just like, oh fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the worst shit, like, because everybody's mind goes to the absolute worst possible.
That's true.
And that's the fear of going to the doctor and hearing that worst possible diagnosis. So that's why we fear that.
And they'll lie, I tell you, and it ain't.
We fear that. We fear that being where I fear that being what it is. Because, you know, I jump to the negative. Like you say, like you go on there and you start Googling shit, everything gonna tell you got cancer. Everything is a symptom of cancer. Just like everything is a symptom of COVID, everything is a symptom of cancer. So once you start typing shit into the internet, trying to figure out what's wrong with you, like, all right, who else done had this? Motherfuckers don't say they got cancer. And it just be like, damn, I got cancer. Now you scared to go to the doctor.
Now it's
you got
COVID.
cancer. You know what I'm saying? So that, I feel like that's one of the reasons why. Not just men, I feel like people don't go to the doctor as much.
I feel as though women go a little more because they have to have schedule. But then the flip side of that is if motherfuckers drop dead. We've all been in situations where a motherfucker who we was close to or like motherfuckers around our age range just drop dead tomorrow and motherfuckers nobody know what happened.
That's how you die. You drop dead a day. You don't have a particular day. You just have to accept the fact of life and death. That's what it is. Now, the fact of the matter is they made a business around life and death. And there's nothing they can do. They make them prolong it for a couple more years, but the fact of the matter is you're still going to die. But in the meanwhile, you're going to pay them and they're going to become billionaires off the shit, which you don't have no control of anyway.
They make more money in your death than they do in you keeping you alive.
It don't. But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They cap it, so they're making money off life and death.
But they making more money off.
It
death
don't
than
matter.
life.
But they gonna make a little less when they just come scoop your ass up when it just happens, because there's nothing gonna happen besides you're gonna die.
So your argument
you was born
why,
already.
Like they want us to. They make money off both ways. So why even bother?
Right.
I rather just gauge my own shit.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not.
Pull off music.
And I 100% respect that. I'm cool. I went to the doctor and they told me like,
on your ass.
do you be okay? I'm like, yeah, I feel fine. Like, according to this work, your kidneys seem a little bit more fatigued. Do you drink water really that much? I'm like, no, not really. You should probably drink more water and all that because your kidneys seem fatigued and this could lead to this, and this. So I just started drinking more water. And ultimately, it made me feel a little better. I didn't feel like shit, but I felt better than what I would normally feel because they can see. And I know all doctors diagnosing all that shit not right. But it's just like, it's not about right or wrong.
It's not about
But
that.
you should know your body is made of water.
I'm not a professional, fam. Like,
but you gotta understand.
when you go to the gym and you
in your 30s.
Wait,
I'm
but
just saying.
the way we were raised though, a lot of us were not raised drinking water. I'm sorry, we weren't. Some people were. That's your choice. What you put into your body is always your choice.
But it don't matter. You're over 30 now. If you still thinking the way you still drinking popping shit when you was a teenager, then what the fuck?
He didn't say that this just happened.
This happened a couple years ago. This was
So
like
he was
at
in the
least
30s.
7-8 years ago.
No.
Well, late 20s.
But that's what
That's
I'm
not
saying,
even
though.
late 20s. 8 years ago.
You
I'm like
also
24.
can't expect people to realize shit when you do, when you realize it. Everybody don't realize shit at the same time. Everybody
Don't realize the importance of water?
Yes. To be perfectly honest, yeah.
Hey, okay.
I know a lot of people.
That's how you know there ain't no such thing as common sense then. When I tell you,
It's not.
either you know or
That's
you
not.
don't. Either you know or you don't. Because if that would be one of them,
Because I don't believe in common sense. Either you know or you don't.
You
So
can-
that will be one of those things where I'd be like, damn, you can't use your common sense to know you need water?
Because look,
You sweat water.
Wait.
You cry water.
Hold on, though.
You piss liquid. How you don't think you need water? Barely.
It's water in here.
Barely.
It don't matter. But this is what I'm finna tell you. I've been sitting there like growing up. You know, you grew up with me. You my older brother. You know what I drank. It wasn't orange.
This shit.
I went times where I was like, damn, I can't even remember the last time I drank something.
I know. I used to tell your ass, nigga, drink some water.
Die. But I didn't die.
But you could have
But
weakened
this
your
what I'm
kidneys
saying.
up like he's
Right,
saying.
Right. No, but it's never always like that. It's whatever your body is letting out at that time is gonna control what your piss is. Like if I'm not drinking water for a prolonged period of time, I might got some clear piss.
Years.
It wasn't no years, bro. I drank water within years, nigga. But I go to the fucking court and I'm drinking water, bro. What you talking about? I hooped every fucking day.
Probably getting Gatorade.
Let me finish. But what I'm saying is though, like, you can go prolonged periods of time without drinking water and you will be okay. You will be okay. What he's saying is that he will feel a little better from drinking more water. So motherfuckers do need a doctor to tell them that.
Nigga, you just
sometimes.
saying that because you ain't drink water.
Doctors,
All right,
nutritionists,
let's go.
experts to explain
Let's
to
go.
you. Yeah,
Simple
Motherfucker
with the
that
real.
don't
Simple with the real pull-out
making an
music.
excuse why it's okay not to drink water. But you should know better when you're a baby.
We not trying. I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do.
Right.
I don't. To be
I'm
perfectly
telling your ass,
honest,
drink some water.
I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do. That wasn't the point of this conversation. The point of the conversation was to have a discussion on going to the doctor.
Be-
right? Like I'm not telling nobody they stupid
more
for doing
responsible
nothing.
for
I'm
your
not
health.
telling nobody they dumb for not doing nothing. Do what you want to do.
Water, man.
Sipping with the real does not
Live life.
advise.
I'm gonna mark that. I'm gonna delete. That.
Damn.
But what I'm saying is like if you want to do things that you know are harmful to yourself, motherfuckers out here.
Yeah, smoking weed. I'm
Motherfuckers out
smoking.
here
I was
smoking
drinking.
cigarettes, man.
Shit, yeah.
Do what
I
you
can't
do.
tell you not to.
Every action has a receipt.
Nah, I ain't
Shots
even,
fired.
In your later years,
I ain't even delete that.
in your later years, maybe you will have health difficulties. Maybe. And
Nigga,
the
you
black
gonna have
community,
health difficulties.
it's statistical proof, a 90% chance that we will have health problems if we don't take care of ourselves in our earlier years.
Y'all just don't want to get off this shit, man.
Hey,
No,
get off
we can
of
just
it.
sit
I'm
here.
Nah, we can
through.
do
He's
it.
saying
I'm
some
done.
shit that's
I'm done.
inevitable. That shit is inevitable.
It's not.
I know. I see where
is.
he was coming from. This
You
week.
have-
He wanted to come with a
you have-
PSA to help people.
This nigga gonna be immortal.
Right.
You have
No, there's no such thing.
you have tools.
Let's go to the pull-out music. Cause we
All
gonna
right.
keep going.
All right, my
We gonna
bad.
talk about-
Pull off
Sipping
music.
with the real pull off music.
Starting with the print.
Ha.
Go ahead.
We going right to y'all right. I left to you know. I already put mine on there, but go ahead. We gonna start putting.
I don't know if I put
Hopefully
it. I
you
don't know
take
if I
it
put this on. This is the older one. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the Roots on there. Just played it. Yeah, with Erykah Badu.
Oh,
If you don't worry about it,
I thought you were saying the roots. And I'm like, what?
baby, don't
what,
worry,
what
you
Roots
know
song?
that you got me. If you don't worry about when, that's just one of them songs that come on. You know what I'm saying? You driving half drunk and shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't too drunk, but you know what I'm saying? You pulling up at the crib and shit, and you gotta let that song play
I was
before you
about to say,
cut the
that's that
call.
song that you, before you get out the car, you gotta let that motherfucker rock.
That's how
We
some
don't
of our
condone
field,
drinking
you
and
gotta
driving,
Play that
but
field.
motherfucker
Let
gotta
that
get
shit.
home.
Let him get his shit off. Let him
They
get
say,
off, and then you go now.
If I'm not mistaken, is that the song that Jill Scott wrote that?
Did you?
I believe so.
Maybe.
Cause when they did their verses, she played both. Cause she did one live with Erykah Badu couldn't be at the.
She probably wrote the hook.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The singing part. Yeah, the part Erykah Badu's part.
It sound like some Jill Scott shit.
What you got, Church?
I don't know if one of y'all put this on. I don't know if one of y'all put this on the. I'm gonna go with the pop AP.
No, that's not on there.
That just came out.
Yeah, y'all first to it.
Yeah.
It's not that much pop on there. It's
Yes,
maybe
it
like
is.
It's a lot of
4 or
pop.
5 songs on there.
Yes, it is.
It's not as much as
Nigga, we was
you
going pop
think.
smoke.
Boy, that nigga ain't. How that nigga got all this music?
They say he recorded a lot. Shit.
Yeah, he recorded quite a bit.
What they
Right.
do?
A lot of times when
Shit.
motherfucker drop an album, they got way more music.
They ain't got
Yeah, you
shit.
know, a lot of them songs only like 2 minutes.
Chris
Yeah,
Brown
what
dropped
it
the
is,
album with
mother.
37 songs on it. Then he dropped the album with 50 songs on it. Then he did a mixtape that had 30
Oh yeah, that's Chris
Chris
Brown.
Brown had a 100-song mixtape. It was
Yeah.
just shit sitting on his hard drive that he went in.
That shit.
Future said he lost a hard drive that had 450 songs on it.
I mean, Esco got out, so he probably got that hard drive back.
Nah, he like, yeah, that shit over.
It got locked up with Esco.
Right.
But Esco out, so he probably got that hard drive back.
He gonna have to drop
Motherfucker
his,
put that money up on that. I need that.
playlist or something. I got Drake, Lil Baby, Needs and Wants.
Hey, I was thinking
That
about
shit
that,
is so good.
But I knew somebody
Oh
was
my
gonna
god!
put that shit on.
I thought Jay was on. I'm gonna have to go with something else. So I think Jay gonna probably take this. That shit is. Oh my god!
I was gonna
You
do
heard that,
one of
Jay?
those-
the new Drake shit.
Drake, Lil Baby, my nigga. Listen
Yeah,
to
nah,
it.
Lil Baby smoked that nigga.
That shit, yeah. Lil Baby.
I heard some shit they said, is Drake falling off? I heard
No. He didn't fall off. He didn't fall off because he
DJ
killed
academic
Ross.
shit.
No, my bad.
You know, I was just saying now, cause like you said, if y'all just said Lil Baby smoked him, that Drake like Eminem features, like he don't get smoked on no features, so now he losing it a little bit.
Nah, 'cause Drake
Should he
verse was
retract
good.
that verse
Drake
though?
verse was
Drake
good,
verse
but
was
Lil
good.
Baby
But
verse
should
was
he
just
heard
better.
it and redid it?
That's the question right there. Should he have redone it? But you know, some rappers got that whole I ain't redoing my shit.
Hey, you got to step
It
your
was a
shit
good
up.
verse though,
was a
but
good verse.
when you listen to the Drake and Ross shouldn't have been on that song.
Well, you know,
It was
the
good,
baby
but-
writers, they getting all the top writers when that shit comes. A song with Drake, he got to kill him. You know, QC, like, nigga.
I'm not up
what
to
y'all
believe
got?
that motherfuckers got writers, fam. I'm not.
I believe Lil Baby. I believe Lil Baby writing his own shit. Like I know we talked about that a lot earlier in the
Too
pod.
consistent.
Ain't no such thing.
How many songs the nigga got out now that's
Why-
on the Billboard chart?
Why?
His pen that good?
So Von
Yeah.
got writers too? Because his album was real good. So he got writers? Or did he?
I'm sure he had help.
No, I'm talking about writers. Fuck help.
That's called
Helping writers is different.
Help
Motherfucker
is
wrote your
writers.
shit for you and here, go rap this.
I don't think it's like one of those things, because I could tell you some shit. I could sit up here and tell Jeremy, no, he can write. If I sit up here and tell Jeremy, okay, man, this how I'm feeling, man, this how I'm thinking, man, you think
People got writers. Writers exist. Do I think Lil Baby got writers? I don't.
I
think these niggas, you
I don't think
Charlamagne
Drake
wrote
got
this
writers.
book?
Motherfuckers love to say Drake. I don't think Drake got writers.
Charlamagne.
You think he wrote that book?
He wrote the book.
So he typed word for word
No.
and wrote that shit.
So
No.
That's
But they
what I'm
have-
saying.
But it's a difference though. It's a difference because you have editors.
It's his ideas.
When it comes, yeah, it's his ideas. He told the stories. Yeah, he told the stories.
That's the same thing
But,
these rappers
it's a
do.
writers to format it. You know what I'm saying? It's a writers to format.
they make it palatable.
Young
So,
Bird. Enough said. He does that for artists.
We don't know who
He
though.
create them music. He create their music for them. Shit that he can been doing because he was a rapper,
but
right?
See, that's the thing though.
So now I don't even rap no more.
Young
I
Bird
produce
wasn't
and I write
that
music.
great of a rapper.
But you got he
the best
says
music.
in his way he said I write some of their verses, yeah. But if I come to you with a hook and a beat, I'm a writer on this song. If you go ahead and you spit a 12, because now niggas ain't doing 16, a 12 and a 12, you wrote your shit. It's your song, yeah. I'm gonna get my production credit. I'm gonna get my writer credit because I'm a part of this song. Yes. Are you gonna re-rap my hook? Yeah. But did you write this song? No. You're a part of this song. If me and you do a song together, we're on the song together.
If me and you do a song together and you say, and I rap the whole song to you, and you say, all right, that shit hot as hell, but take this spot out and say this. Nigga, you ghostwriting on my song.
You get a writer credit, yeah.
That's what they're doing. Which is okay. Because it's just like if
It's
we all was to
music,
come
bro.
up and let's say Jeremy was to make a song and we listen to it and man, you heard something, you know, you very opinionated.
Hip hop is the only
You can plug in and make
genre
some
where
shit.
this is a
You
thing.
like, okay, yeah. But
Hip-
you should have said it like
Hip hop is a
now
only
you a writer.
hip hop a genre.
But would you
Hip-hop-
discredit his rhyme because I assisted?
Hip hop is the only
Would you
genre.
discredit his
where
ability
this
to
is
rap?
If a
It depends
motherfucker
on
say
if that line that made the song.
if a motherfucker in there in the booth be like, yeah, I'm rocking 24 like Jordan. He'll be like, hey, bro, Jordan.
Maybe say it
Jordan
like
wore
this.
23.
Yeah.
And then they go, oh, my bad. I'm rocking 23 like Jordan. I get a writer credit. I didn't write that verse, though.
But it don't matter. if you wouldn't have corrected that nigga, his shit would have sounded stupid as hell.
But
You made the biggest difference on the song.
But that's what I'm saying. It's a difference. You got Partisan Fontaine writing for Cardi B. Well, if you listen to Partisan Fontaine and you listen to Cardi B, it's the exact same thing.
Cause he writing off her influences. He's writing off her sitting there, the energy.
If you listen to Partisan Fontaine before he met Cardi B, you will be like, damn, he sound like Cardi B. When in actuality, she sounds like Partisan Fontaine.
Right.
He's a writer. He's writing and she's just overdoing what he did. But let me put my song.
Go ahead.
Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars.
Yesterday.
That shit fire.
Yeah.
That shit fire.
Yes.
Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars leave the door open. They got a whole album coming out. I think that shit gonna be fire. Bruno Mars.
I like the
talented
fucking
nigga.
24
Anderson
karat
.Paak-
shit. That was my
Yeah.
shit.
Bruno Mars is a talented motherfucker. Anderson .Paak is a talented motherfucker too. I can't believe we did 50 minutes. We in 50 minutes.
We here, man.
Anderson
We'll be on
.Paak
pod
is
today, shorty.
Aftermath. You know, he signed a Dre.
Yeah, in the game.
Yeah, where tonight? Oh, well,
I
what
had
time?
work tonight too. I mean, but you know, it's only 4 o'clock. Oh, I can be
What
at
time?
6.
Oh, damn, you didn't bring your shit either.
You got to be there at 6.
Yeah, you good.
So what you going to? Southside area? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, church ain't get some money, okay. I see you, boy.
Man, I got to stop being lazy, Joe. I be missing out on. They pay us double time and half, overtime, getting 40 hours a week. All I got to do is do one double, nigga.
I mean, shit, I sacrificed going overtime and Sunday for about a year and a half.
No, I want to do it, though.
Shit.
Shit, I just don't want to do
I
it.
it down. But yeah, I saved the shit online, right? Let me see. Did I take the screenshot? This shit on
I got some shit too.
Let me see. Pull a message. Pull our group message up on your phone and let me see. Right? Cause I want to. Well, you know what? I don't need that. I know what it is. Church said you got some shit today. Remember that. Damn. So I see the shop. Nah, I ain't gonna do no shots. Church having some shit. But it's some shit on Twitter, right? This girl, she do OnlyFans. She has OnlyFans, right? So
You got that nigga attention.
yeah, got his attention real quick. He popped
We
up.
said OnlyFans. I'm an OnlyFans connoisseur. Please.
So she's online complaining because her and her dude were doing this scene. They invited a woman in for a threesome scene. This nigga came an old girl and got her pregnant. And now Shorty is saying she can't be with her nigga because he got another girl pregnant.
Bitch.
That pussy must have been good for that.
It was. It was his fault.
That's what
He
it is.
he shouldn't have did that. It was on him. He shouldn't have did that.
Nah, but
She can be mad at him. That's legitimate. He shouldn't have did
What
that.
happened, big homie?
He shouldn't did that.
It's popping.
No, fuck that.
Hey,
I'm
you
in
see
that
the club
pussy,
up.
and that motherfucker right there, I ain't finna stop.
You need to be more responsible. No, you not.
What,
No,
you
you're not
gonna
supposed
You
to.
should have
do
took
that.
the dick out of
No, you don't wear rubber. You
And made her
pull out and
pregnant.
you bust, nigga. No.
Oh, that's deep. That's deep, Jeremy. So you should have took that shot.
Where the
out.
video at? Let's watch
You
it.
told you supposed to ejaculate.
Let's watch
off
it and
of
come
this
back.
one bitch, and you been with your girl all the time. She never got pregnant, but you fucking this other hoe, and then you take your dick out there and shoot it up and her and get her pregnant with the sexual shit that you should have. You're right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You really ain't mean to get up, so she would have been okay with being pregnant with I ain't really mean to nut in you. I wanted to nut in you, but I nutted in her.
Any
baby.
Any
That's a
nigga
hell of
who
a
say
baby.
they nutted by mistake is a
That's
fucking
hell
lie.
of a baby.
If
Be
you
responsible
watch
for your
porn,
nut. Have self-control.
When there's multiple women there, you just nut on faces.
Yeah, you nut on faces and mouths.
Your
Nigga.
girl face.
You nut in her mouth and let her spit
girl,
the
that
nut in the
extra
other
girl
bitch's
has some
mouth.
good
Watch her
pussy.
swallow it. Ooh, that's it.
He probably was
Shout out to Donald Trump, man.
rocking the bitch, and goddamn it, that motherfucker got right there, and he hold on, you see? Like it wasn't no time to. Bitch,
It's
baby,
always
come
time.
here.
You know when
You
it's
know.
coming. You can
You
fucking grab.
know.
Nigga,
You
when
taking
the
it
water
as-
comes.
Telling me y'all stopping in the middle of that motherfucker to put it somewhere else.
You taking that extra 4 strokes when you know it's coming.
Why the girl have
Question.
threesomes ain't on the pill?
Have you ever had to pee real bad?
That's
you end
the
up peeing on
question
yourself?
right there.
No.
But a lot of times when you finna pee, what you do? You grab your dick and then
Hey.
you grab
We
it
don't
and
need
then
the
you go
analogy
piss.
thing,
It's the
thing.
same thing. You know that shit
Can't
coming.
grab that motherfucker.
No, you.
Cause that shit gonna start leaking out, man.
You grab it and you take it out.
Everything.
I'm just saying.
When you know when you can come.
Just like you know when you finna piss on yourself. That's why you grab. That's why you grab your
But
joint.
sometimes when you got a nut,
No, you just yank out. God damn it.
If I got
have
piss
been a
on
pre-cum,
myself, I'm
though.
going to piss.
That bitch
I ain't pissing on myself.
Pre-cum, she having threesomes.
Shit, you never know. You probably went off on her first. Shit,
That's
you
some
feel?
seasoned pussy there.
She
That nigga says.
She can't get
and
mad.
Shorty say she offered to give the girl an abortion. She don't want to have the abortion. She say I give her $10K and the money pay for.
Buddy don't want to have no abortion. He want to fuck her again. That pussy be good. He nothing in it.
Oh, nah, this one it come down to Shorty on some other shit, cause they probably got a little bread out this OnlyFans shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Now she
probably
in
it.
For the bread.
She can go home. I got a baby on the way.
No, he's saying
The chick,
the couple.
the couple trying to get Shorty the bread for the abortion. She don't want the abortion.
Yeah, no.
So now she wants the bread. That's what she
But
wants.
yeah,
She don't love dude. She don't like that nigga
don't
like
love
that.
that nigga.
She just wants some bread that she know they getting a little couple dollars.
How much they OnlyFans making?
I don't even know who they are.
If they offered her $10,000 for an abortion, obviously they getting some little money. Shit.
Abortion don't even cost anything.
Right.
Oh, they trying to pay her.
$10,000 to go get an abortion. They got some money. They got some type of money. Shit.
Yeah, that nigga feel stupid.
I
as hell, too,
I
man.
wouldn't have busted her. You know, if
Yeah,
I had the
you don't-
bread
yeah.
like that, I wouldn't have busted her.
You don't bust a nut anyway. Like
Nah, yeah, like I said, folks.
She gotta swallow that, boy.
You shoot, hey, bitch, you in the way, you getting shot at.
you
That's all it is.
you don't. But
Damn.
hey, I
How many
mean,
kids you got out here you don't know about?
I don't know, shit.
he ain't say none. Hey, Sippin with the real is not responsible for whatever child support that nigga gonna incur in the future.
Hell no.
Oh no, you gonna do another porn? You gonna fuck with pregnant pussy?
I mean,
That's gonna get
Shorty down for whatever. So yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
Would you pay to see that on OnlyFans?
Nah.
Some pregnant pussy
I
getting
don't,
fucked.
I don't want, if it's by a bitch, yeah. I don't want to see no niggas. I don't
So you trying to see two girls fucking?
yeah,
Both
I don't
are
watch,
pregnant.
I don't watch niggas fucking bitches. I watch bitches fucking bitches. I don't see another nigga that, G. You know what I'm saying? But
Why
I
you
want to see
paying
this nigga
attention?
fucking folks, G.
What's wrong with you?
I'm
shouldn't
I'm
be
not
paying
fucking-
attention.
I'm not saying that.
Anyway.
Oh, wait, let me.
How can you not? It's just like, G, they fucking, and then the camera gonna mysteriously get up under this nigga nutsack. G, now his nutsack in the camera, smacking the camera like this. G. Come on,
That's
man. Who the
that-
fuck
that's
wanna see
that-
Then
this?
you pretend like you that nigga fucking that bitch.
You can't, cause not you got an ass, nutsack. And
I don't know, well, y'all. You
Nah, I
watch
feel
porn,
them on
it's
that. I
different.
feel them angles. Sometimes them angles get a little wild.
Yeah, and
Like,
Fast
what is
forward
you
past
doing?
that
You
shit
definitely
then.
gotta-
thinking about
That's
you
why you
rock-
fast forward
you
past
rock,
that
folks.
shit.
You about to pop off, and this nigga nutsack right
Fast
there in the
forward.
camera.
Skip
folks.
the
Now you
scene,
just like,
goddammit.
damn. It's
VHS.
over now.
Skip the scene.
Nah, I'm strictly lesbian porn.
Straight
bro.
lesbian. Say
Yes,
lesbians are solo, huh?
And yeah, it depends on the bitch on that solo. Cause
What you
I'm
mean
now
solo?
imagining if the masturbation
himself,
female.
by
Oh, you
masturbation,
young nigga. See, that's that young nigga
They in there
shit.
beating up. And I'm, yeah. So
Sitting out there watching this bitch play with herself.
Yeah. Like, damn, this bitch would have got the rose. It's up there.
I skip that part every time motherfucker
What,
porn come on.
the
The bitches
solo
sit there and
masturbation?
be playing with themselves. I was like, all right, bitch.
Nah, that shit be looking.
Go on, take that motherfucker out.
Hey,
Especially when that bitch get all creamy and shit. Like, damn, bitch, I know that pussy good. I know that pussy good. Hell no.
Hey, so what you have for us this week, Church?
All right, one of my homies, man, shout out X-Rated. He posted this little shit on the book, right? And it sparked my attention because the shit sounds so fucked up. Because it's some shit that niggas will go through. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, with the kids and shit. So they say my husband beat baby mama threw a birthday party for their 10-year-old daughter yesterday. The baby mama told my husband that I was not invited, so my husband did not go. Now, my husband
Is
family,
the husband the father?
Yeah, he's saying basically a
his
man got
baby
married.
say got a shorty on the outside of your marriage. You know what I'm saying?
The baby mama say your wife can't come.
Come to your daughter birthday party. Your baby mama say your wife can't come to your daughter, so you don't go. You know what I'm saying?
You don't go at all.
Right. So
Okay.
my
Yeah,
question is like,
That was it.
nah, it ain't it, but it's mainly saying like Now my husband's family, mostly unmarried women, are bashing him for his decision to stand with me, and they are accusing him of being a bad father. His own mother said that I should have been understanding and not become upset if he had gone to the party without me. The baby mama and I have no bad blood. We have never been disrespectful to one another.
They ain't got no bad
I
blood.
have not had any argument or any
No business.
dispute. But she told my husband that I was not welcome to the party because of my attitude. By the way, his daughter loves me, and I am known for being a very kind and direct. And is my husband right for standing with me, or should he have left me?
Go ahead.
As a woman, when it comes to situations like that, women need to respect men more. His baby mama need to respect the fact that regardless of what we have going on, our mutual contact is for our child. I'm here for my child. You have to respect whatever I got going on. If I have a wife, you got to respect my wife. And I'm going to be sure that she respects this situation also. If y'all got beef or back and forth or any of that, all that shit is killed. This shit is about my child. Out of respect for me, y'all have to be here and y'all got to be able to be professional almost. I feel like at the end of the day, it's about I'm the father. This is my daughter. This is for the children. It ain't no, oh, she can't come. No, because this is what's going on with me. Because if you had a husband and you brought him to her birthday party, I would have to be okay with it. So give me the same respect. You have to respect me outside of a relationship that we had that didn't necessarily go, like, that wasn't successful. If we decided to separate, whatever I got going on, you have to respect it. Just like I should respect whatever you got going on.
Hold on. I look at it totally different.
So is
first
the
of
father
all-
bogus for not going?
No, first of all, no, he's not. If my wife not, well, if my current wife, if my daughter likes my wife, this is who I'm with, and she's not welcome, I'm not welcome. First of all, okay, we understand y'all do that. All her people saying he's a deadbeat dad. Who gives
He
a
said
fuck?
all his people. All his people.
Well, fuck what they saying. We gonna have our own party. She gonna have two parties. It don't matter.
I would've said
Whatever
go
they
anyway,
say,
with
she
your
gonna
wife.
do two
Like,
parties. If
no,
I'm not
no,
invited, it's okay.
It wasn't that he
Come
wasn't
see,
invited. It was that his
Apparently
wife
we got-
wasn't invited.
we have-
No, we're gonna
we
come
say
together.
she's the wife, right?
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna
We
be
making the
my
same
child
point. We making the same point.
The other fucking weekend, right? So okay, we'll have a party for you then. Now you're gonna have two parties. If my wife can't be there, I mean that shows a sign of some jealousy shit. Her mother jealous of what?
Yeah.
This shit over with. I got a whole nother family going. My daughter understand that. So if I'm bringing my wife around, why are you upset? It's not even about, just not even her date. First of all, shut the fuck up. Why you got anything to say? It's her birthday.
And that's what he was saying. Y'all making similar
We making
points.
the
Yeah.
same point.
I was just having another party.
Yeah.
Me personally, I think he bogus for not going because I was sure like, nigga, that's your child. You feel me? I don't give a fuck what the baby mama talking about or what my fucking wife's talking about. You know what I'm saying? My daughter come first.
But who threw the party?
The baby mama threw the party.
So why is he supposed to not come? He got to come
Because
because she
that's
threw
his
that.
daughter.
But I agree with I get what J.I. saying. Cause like
Right,
we
I
just
know
throw
what
our
he's
own
saying.
party. Like
Throw
we
another
have our
party.
own
I'm
party.
that was coming up next.
How my daughter feel about it? Fuck
Right,
what
she
everybody
did.
else think. When I
Right.
talk to my child and I say,
Are you back,
don't
Kat?
worry about it, we're going to have a party. It's about what she feel because it's her day, it's her birthday.
Right. But on that day, she having that party, your daughter could feel fucked up because, man, my daddy not here. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's a whole shit going on that she might not understand, you know what I'm saying? She's still looking for her father to be there.
It's up to you
And
to
which
explain that to her.
I'm gonna be there, and I'm gonna celebrate with my daughter. And then when it's my time to have my daughter, yes, we gonna celebrate with the other part of the family. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that other shit. I don't give a fuck what my wife talking about. Because
So
that
you gonna
bitch
be on
ain't
the
first in
couch,
my
huh?
life, and then my baby mama ain't first in my life. My daughter first in my life over every female. You know what I'm saying?
We talked about that. I remember we
Right.
talked about that.
I agree with that part.
If we flip it, dealing with women with children I have been at a birthday party for the woman that I was with, child, and the baby father was there. You know, that's a duty. Like I'm just here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here assisting the woman that I'm with.
But it was
you know
okay.
what I'm saying? Yeah, everything was okay. Everything, and that's what I'm saying. Like I would never. I'm not. If to be perfectly honest, if I'm dealing with somebody and they baby daddy say I don't really feel comfortable with your guy being at the, I stay at the crib. I don't got no problem with it. I'm not gonna take no offense to it. I'm not. That's your shorty. That's your seed. That's your seed, bro. Like I don't like I never step into nobody else's stuff. Like, of course, like I tell people like dealing with women with kids, like I ain't got nothing to say. I just make sure they don't hurt themselves. That's all I can do.
Yep.
That's all I can do. All I'm gonna do is make sure that they're not going to hurt themselves.
Make sure they eat if they will.
I'm not like they doing something wrong. I let you know. I'll be like, hey, shit, you see it. It's not my position to discipline
But
nobody
that
else's kid, none of that
potential.
shit.
My bad for cutting you off.
I'm just here to make sure that they don't hurt themselves when I'm around. I'm just gonna make sure that they safe. That's all I can do.
But that potential discomfort with that other person can deem that they still haven't let go of something. You have to be. I feel like if we separate it, you got to be comfortable with respecting whatever that other person's situation is.
That's you.
Just like as men,
You want to know if she
if
still got
we have an
feelings for that
issue
nigga.
with a
That's
woman
you.
being with somebody else outside of us, you gotta accept that. Just
Why
like
you
we
need to
expect
know that?
women to accept the same
Why you need to
thing.
know that though? Why you need to know if she still has
We
feelings
talking
for
about
this
a
nigga?
birthday party.
But you still need to know. You're saying pretty much you need to know it's okay for me to be around because I need to know that she don't still have feelings for this nigga.
That's not what I said.
Which is okay.
That's not what I'm meaning.
They
but
have
go
a
ahead.
child together. It's definitely going to be some feelings still there, or they would never a fucking
That's
child
between
together.
them. That's between them.
That's not the
That's
point I'm
between
making, though,
them.
but go ahead.
Exactly.
But
I don't have
elaborate
to
on
come
your
there and
point.
show up like Big Homie say, that's your child. No, I don't. No, that's my child.
Let him elaborate on his point because
My
that's
point
not the he
is-
was making.
If you're separated from someone, you have to respect whatever their relationship
What they
is.
got going on.
You have to respect what they have going on.
Are you separated or you no longer together?
No.
'Cause it's
Not
different.
separated.
Same
Not
thing,
longer together.
separated,
Not
no
longer
longer together.
together.
You
So
have
the
to
whole
respect what
relationship
that person got going on.
separate.
You got to
Y'all
respect.
getting back together at this point.
Y'all
got-
not together.
If y'all not together, you have to respect what that other person has going on. You don't get to dictate what they do and don't do because you are not in a
I agree.
relationship with them. And that feeds into this birthday
So
thing.
why everybody
You
get
can't.
mad? Because you can't dictate that I'm there.
No.
I don't have to be there because you didn't invite my wife. So how is everybody dictating the fact that I'm a bad father because I wasn't there?
And
you
that's-
didn't invite my other half.
That's not the point I'm making. I'm agreeing with you. I'm talking about the point of you can't tell me I can't bring my wife because you have to respect
But they
my
did tell you
no.
that.
But you have to respect my situation. If I come, my wife comes. You have to respect my situation just like I have to respect your situation. Is if we come to a mutual event with our child, I can't get upset if you bring your boyfriend or husband or whoever. I owe you the same respect that I expect. If shit didn't work out between us, that's some other shit. It's about the child. That's like a dude getting mad. You can't bring your boyfriend to my baby party.
I may feel that way. That's okay for me to feel that way.
You can't feel that way.
But I could.
can.
You can't.
I can though.
You can.
It's not justifiable to me.
It's
To
so
you.
what?
Right.
It's not right.
I don't give a fuck.
It's not
I don't
right.
want to see this nigga here.
Why? If you feel
'Cause
like
I don't
that,
want to.
if you feel like
I'm
that, stay with your
doing
baby
this.
mama. If you feel like that, stay with your baby mama.
Vice versa.
You can't tell another motherfucker what the fuck to do, and you ain't in their life. You can't say
If it's
I
a party
don't
I'm
want to be with
giving,
you, but
I
I'm gonna dictate
can.
who you fuck with and who you don't fuck with. I'm gonna dictate who you bring around my child. You don't get that
If it's
luxury
a party
because
I'm providing and giving, I can
What if
invite
y'all
whoever the
split
fuck
it?
I want to.
What if y'all split?
y'all split.
Then
You
anybody
gotta,
come.
you gotta respect the situation. That's my only point. You have to respect the other person's situation.
The father probably put some bread towards the party and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Just like any father would do.
I'm planning a family vacation. Right? Same shit. I'm planning a family vacation.
Leo.
I
said
invite.
no.
I'm just saying, but still though.
Yo, don't even invite.
Do
him.
you feel it's necessary?
Don't invite
I'm not inviting them. I'm I'm inviting my daughter.
Right. Oh, yeah, you take your daughter. That's you. That's your daughter. You take your daughter wherever you want to go.
But maybe her mama want to come.
Stay
I'm just saying,
home.
but am I wrong for telling her she can't come?
What she want to come for?
Why do she want to?
Exactly.
That ain't right.
Exactly.
This invite is for my daughter, not for you.
Exactly.
All right, let me ask y'all a question. Similar to this one. I seen another Facebook post. Facebook be having some shit sometimes. The lady, this is an old one too though. It's like this lady was like, is your like she the daddy's coming to get the child or whatever. The mama asks, is your girlfriend gonna be there? He like, come on man, you know she live here. Of course she gonna be here. Fuck you
My
talking
personal
about.
life. My bad. Go ahead.
Right. So she says, okay, I feel like it's I would like for y'all not to have sex while the child is there. Right. And he responds, you on that goof ass shit, man. Get out my line. You tripping.
So the baby mama said that.
Yeah, the baby mama said that. And basically, you tell her like, you got a nigga. Y'all have sex when when the child there. She say, I feel like that's different because I'm the primary provider. The child's here with me more. Type of shit. How y'all feel about that?
That's some bullshit.
Go church. Let church rock.
Like,
church
how
don't
you
talk
gonna tell me what the fuck I can and can't do in my spot?
My house, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you over there doing the same motherfucking thing. Just because my child stays with you more, I can't do what the fuck I'm normally doing in my crib. Like, bitches, you stupid. Now we finna go to court. You know what I'm saying? If it's a problem, fuck it. I want to be the motherfucking primary caregiver now. You know what I'm saying? And the bitch, you can't have sex with my shorty over there. How the fuck you gonna feel? You stupid motherfucker. Man, that shit just blew me. I wish a motherfucker would tell me some shit like that. Oh, man.
They living on a futon, you having sex while the baby sleeping on the
Right. Baby
pillow.
probably got a whole room.
Come on now. Stop
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah. It's like,
There's some people though.
to me, it's like, just tell her, okay, whatever. And then you do what the fuck you want to do. Tell her, okay. And then do what the fuck you want to do.
Chicken nuggets and shit, let her go to sleep and knock
Do
that
what the fuck you want. Just tell her,
motherfucker
okay. So avoid the argument. All right,
she
whatever.
sleep.
I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah,
Yep.
she
Okay.
Asking your shorty.
She definitely gonna
they
interrogate
over
the
there
shorty.
doing something
She
nasty.
definitely gonna interrogate the
She
shorty.
was asleep. She ate them chicken nuggets and shit when I had to sleep.
Man, it's
Hey, babe, she sleep now. Come on,
bitches
open this
is
motherfucker.
dumb. Z, them spiteful. I hate spiteful ass hoes. Z, like that.
Yeah.
That shit crazy, bro. How can you be that spiteful to a motherfucker just because y'all not together?
We call this a tease. I got something for the live. So if you watching, follow the Facebook page to hear what I got for the live.
Is it
If you're
time for
listening,
live?
you will hear.
Definitely time.
We're about there. We're at an hour and 12. We can go to the live.
Yeah, let's take a break.
We're gonna take a break. All right, hold on. Wait. Don't, y'all don't move yet. You gotta know. We got video now.
It's not recess time. Stop getting.
twice. I gotta end twice. YouTube, Sippin' with the Real, episode 81. Thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all want to hear the live, like I just said, go to the Facebook, facebook.com/Sippin' with the Real. Search Sippin' with the Real. Y'all all got Facebooks. Follow. Let us know what y'all think of the episode. If you want to listen to the episode on the go, Apple Podcast drops every Wednesday. Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you can get a podcast. You can listen to that shit on the go. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. Sippin'.